Welcome to episode 13 of the Barely Onside Podcast with your host, Jonny G and Pelly. How you doing, man?
Doing good, brother. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing real good, man. Real good. Had a good day today with the fam. Marley just turned 2. She turned 2 yesterday. We celebrated in the morning. We did presents. We did a crepe breakfast, which I am the king of crepes, if you didn't know. I make the best crepes ever. So that was fun, man. And then Caitlin, because she had to work that night, so she works until like 7 o'clock-ish. So we celebrated Marley's birthday again today. So we had the cake and a little more celebration. So it was fun,
nice,
man. It was really good. She had a really good time doing it. And we also put up the tree today. So it was kind of a birthday celebration along with like a little Christmas celebration. We got Lexi home early from school. And we did the tree and it was a very, very good day, man. A really, really good day. How was your day?
It's good, man. Sounds like you had a nice little Saturday, you know? Seems like you put up the tree a little bit late though, eh?
It was late. Yeah. One of those things where it's just like, yeah.
You got to get it together, John.
I know.
It's 11 days past Christmas. The
December
month
1st.
of Christmas. I know. But no, my day's good, you know. One kid's battling a little cold. Started my holidays officially today, but I still end up working a little bit, so it is what it is. But yeah, no, family's good. Yeah, man. Just trying to be my best version, you know. So
yeah. The kids will test those versions. They get different types of versions out of you. That's for sure. How was your trip to Medicine Hat, man? You were gone for seemed like forever.
It was good. 4 days. Yeah, it's 4 days. I had to do some work. It was good. Then went to Lethbridge after, hang with some friends, and then came here. So yeah.
Yeah. How was that drive? How did Danica do with the 3 kids going to Medicine Hat?
She's a champion, man. Champion. Doesn't make excuses. She just does it. So, yeah, just 3 kids, jumps in the truck and goes. So,
how long did it take her?
3 hours.
Oh, that's pretty good.
She didn't even have to stop both ways.
No way.
So,
that's
sweet. she's a rock.
That helps, eh?
Yeah.
That helps, man.
Yeah,
big time.
Yeah.
How did
iPads?
Yeah, they work wonders,
iPads.
man. I don't care. I don't care what people say about kids and iPads and phones, and honestly, man, they're lifesavers. I don't mind. And to be honest, I find like Lexi, if anything, like she learns so much from her iPad. You know what they used to say, Trist? Back in the day, like when books started to become a thing, adults told their children that they shouldn't be reading books. It's bad for them. So I'm thinking in 30, 40 years, they're going to look back and be like, you know what? iPads are actually great for kids. They learn so much. It's good for parents.
Oh, yeah. It's like anything.
It's so good.
You can say that about the news. You can say that about, everyone gets cancer from anything these days. Everything's bad for you, John. So
I know.
But you have YouTube, then YouTube Kids. You know, then your kid starts saying something else. It's like, where did you even learn that from? And it's probably either from school or watching something she shouldn't have. You know, but
it's like, I don't know. Where did you learn how to swear? Oh, that's me. That's because of your parents. Oh yeah, shit.
Yeah, for definitely.
My bad.
Yeah.
You know what's funny with Lexi? Lexi will say it like in the perfect setting. She'll just be like, out of the blue, just be like, oh, fucking shit. I'm just like, oh, what the hell, man? It's like, Lexi, you know you can only say that at home, right? You know you can't say that at school. She's like, yeah, I know. I can't say that at school. I can say it at home, but not at school. And man, if I would say that when I was a kid, man, my mom would slap the hell out of me. Now I don't give 2 shits about it. It's kind of funny, man. Kind of funny. How was that hockey? Who ended up winning that hockey game? I know you missed it. Did you guys end up winning?
We lost. No, gosh, no. We got spanked. Yeah, we play them tomorrow night, and I'll be there. Well, my kid has her Christmas concert tomorrow, so I gotta. It's probably like only a half an hour, but just basically go from there, grab my gear, run to the rink. So it'll be good. It'll be good. So we'll see. Hopefully, I can. I think I heard it was like, I don't know. I think it was like 15-4. It was our worst shit kicking ever.
No,
so.
that's bad.
Yeah.
See, that's what happens when they don't have you there. That's what happens.
Yeah, maybe.
They need you. They need their stay-at-home defenseman.
Stay at home, buddy. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that's
we'll
awesome,
see.
man. We had our floor hockey final last night.
And how'd you do? You champions?
We are the champions, my friends. Is what no, we lost. That's what
and this
I
is the
wanted
team that just
to tell you.
What was the score? What was the score?
They beat us 4-1.
Jesus, John.
It was bad, man. You know, like, you ever like go to a hockey game and like you just don't feel it? Like, you don't feel good about it? Like, I don't, I wasn't myself. I was kind of a shell of myself for the first like half. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. And like, I don't know. Just a couple bad decisions and I'm like, I'm usually so good defensively, and it's just like, I made a couple mistakes, and definitely not my fault that we lost, but not even close. But like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like the game before, we were just all dialed in. This game, it was just like, it was a little tough, man. But I did.
The nerves got you.
I didn't know it wasn't nerves. It was my breath. I couldn't breathe. I don't know if it was like the change in temperature. Like I just couldn't breathe.
Man, you have no excuse. You don't smoke. You don't vape. Like,
it's true.
Come on, man.
I know, dude. Okay, so I stopped,
and you're not even a big guy. You're not even like over 200 pounds. Like it's not like you're a heavy guy.
No, not too bad. Not too bad. But
Jesus.
I don't know what it is, but you know what? I did score the lone goal. It was a beautiful goal. It was like
was it?
Yeah, it was a great pass. The guy it was a great pass, great one-timer, boom, back in the net. The goalie was good. He was so good. We couldn't get it by him. We had a great second half, and the guy was stopping everything. And so, I mean, I don't really care that we lost, but it would have been fun to win. Never been a champion before. I'm just kidding. I've won a couple
next year.
Next year. Nah, we'll never get back to the finals. But no biggie. Dude, man, do you know what I did do though? Last Saturday. Went to Russell Peters, man. You know that guy?
Because of beauty.
Yeah. I wasn't sure what to expect because like I've never been a huge fan. Like, he's always been good, but like I don't know. I haven't heard from him in the last like decade, right? Like decade plus. He's like
making a comeback.
Yeah, 50 something, so he's back on tour and dude, he's funny as hell, man. He's so funny. And he's way more gangster than I thought.
He makes fun of his own kind, which is hilarious. That's
he makes fun of all of them.
I know.
Like the Jamaicans, the Chinese, the Indians, like everything. It's hilarious, man. And
he's a good time.
He picked people out of the audience, and he just kept going at them all night with these things, man. That's really awesome. Funny. But yeah, he lives in LA. He's got a little more gangster than I really like. Not gangster, but he's a little more
I know.
A little more street.
Hard.
Yeah. Which I didn't really expect. I thought he was, He's
a little bit greasy, right?
Yeah, he is a little bit greasy, for sure. So that was fun, man. We had a really good time doing that. That was a good time, man. But it's pretty much all that's new in my life. I think everything. We got. Oh shoot! You said you have the Christmas concert tomorrow. So do we.
Yeah.
We have but ours is at 12:30 in the afternoon.
Which is nice to have.
Yeah, which is nice. Go watch Lexi sing Snowflake, Snowflake, Little Snowflake.
Is that what she's singing?
Falling. Yeah. Falling.
I have no idea what they're singing.
No?
I have no idea and that's what's exciting. So our teacher just said make sure that she's there because she's loves to sing. So
does she?
We'll keep you posted. Oh, she's she said make sure your daughter's there, please. Yeah, they're counting on her. So
yeah, she's got her solo.
I'm not. Oh, probably yeah. All she does is sing. So
really, that's awesome, man. Do you sing? Are you a singer? Do you sing a
choir
lot?
for 6 years.
No
I was in
way.
choir. And we won every year when we traveled. Every year
Yeah.
we won. Went to Red Deer, Edmonton, Calgary. Yeah, we always won. Yeah.
I did
Yeah,
not
church
know
boy.
that you were a
Church
singer,
boy.
man.
Choir, yeah.
I had no idea that you sang.
I know.
Do it now. Come on. Sing me a song.
Absolutely not. John.
Come on.
I wish I would have had a voice to be like a rock star.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that nice scream.
Oh,
Yeah, I
like
can't
there.
do that. I'm more of like a high-low guy, you know?
A high-low
so-
guy? What does
Yeah,
that sound
like
like?
for,
High
like-
and low?
I don't know, John. This is
Come
back
on.
in 85, probably.
Back in
Let's
85.
move forward. Let's pick it up
This
here.
is 2024. Let's move on.
All
All right.
shit,
Well,
John.
one day I'm gonna hear you sing. That blows my mind. I had no
I am-
idea. I don't think I've heard
It
you
was
sing
choir.
ever.
It's choir. It's totally
Choir.
different.
Yeah.
It's choir
Okay.
music.
Yeah, I guess you're part of a group.
Yeah, it was back in
Any
the Catholic
solos or
system.
no? Oh,
Absolutely not. No.
no.
Not that I remember. And I can only play one song on my recorder, and it was Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Oh, there you go.
That was it. Yeah.
Right, pull it
I
out.
was-
I'll sing it.
I could, if I had one, I could play it right now for you easily. Oh,
We should do it,
it's
totally.
ridiculous.
Oh, that's funny, man. Yeah, Lexi loves to
Yeah.
sing. She loves to sing too. So we're gonna
That's
get her a
awesome.
musical theater right away here, probably in January, and just let her blossom because I think she loves it, man.
Good, man.
All right, dude, we should talk some hockey, man. I think that's
Yeah,
why
we
everyone's
should.
here.
That's why we're here. Yeah.
That's why we're here. That's why everybody.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Do it. Let's talk about your boy, Lane Hutson. Sets a new franchise record for rookie defense with 7 points. Sorry, in 7 straight games.
Points
Impressive.
in 7 straight games. It is 7 points in
he's
7
had a
games.
point.
7 assists.
7. Mm-hmm. No goals in, 28 games? Something like that, John.
28 games, yeah. Yeah, 19
Yeah.
points in 28 games, 0 goals. You're right, 0 goals.
Yes.
Shane Gostisbehere, old Philadelphia Flyer, holds the NHL
We
record for
drafted him.
15 for points in 15 games straight. So Lane's not quite there yet, but he's getting there. He's 8 more games to tie the record. Maybe he'll do it. And maybe he'll pop in a
I hope
goal.
he does.
Maybe
I
he'll
would like
pop
to
in a
see
goal.
him get a Geno. I hope he does, because, I mean, he's making Slav look a little bit silly. Gallagher. Well, Kirby Doc, I feel bad for the guy. He's 9 points. But yeah, besides that, I mean, you have Suzuki, Caulfield just crushing it. 29 points and 25 points.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Suzuki's a
I think
stud,
Hudson.
man.
I think Hudson's gonna get. I'm gonna say 70 points this year.
70.
I think he's gonna get 70.
Wow.
I think he will. I think he's gonna step it up. And the third quarter, I think he's gonna light it up. I think he's gonna have 12 goals. Onto that.
12. Wow.
I think so. I do.
I'd be happy if he scored 5 goals this season.
Yeah.
I'd be happy with 5. I think if he scores 5 goals this season, I think he finishes as a finalist for Rookie of the Year with a legit chance of winning it because, like you said, I don't think he's going to hit 70 points, but I could see him 55, 60, 65 points. No question. I think,
He can do
he's only going to get better, right? Especially with Patrick Laine on the power play now.
Mm-hmm.
And him
That's what I'm
taking over
saying.
the number 1 power play.
Yeah,
He can do it.
that's why I
He can
think
do
that's
it.
why I think he's gonna light it up. As Patrick Laine stays healthy, the boys are gonna start gelling. Yeah, so
Man,
we'll see.
Patrick Laine, man, he's got 3 goals in 4 games, 4 points. But man, the shot. Have you seen the shot?
Yeah, you were gonna say that. Does he have one of the best shots in the NHL? I would have to counter you and say Owen Tippett might have a better shot than
No
Laine.
way.
Absolutely,
No
dude.
way.
I'm not trying to be biased, but so Tippett was off to a late start. But have you ever seen how hard his shot is? It's scary. It's how quick his release is. It's like it's gone. There's no chance. But Laine, yeah, he has an incredible shot for 6'5", 200 pounds. Yeah, he's got a great shot. But I'm gonna challenge you and say Tippett has a harder shot.
What does he usually shoot? Like, what kind of shot is it? Like slap shot or wrist shot? snapshot?
Oh, wrist shot. Wrist shot or
okay.
snapshot.
Okay.
Wrist shot, it's ridiculously fast. It's
Really,
stupid.
eh?
Yes, man. He's a sleeper, man. He's such,
Yeah.
and he's so fast. Yeah.
I
Last
like-
year, I think he
like
held the
his
record.
overall game.
Yeah, he's slow, but he's picking it up. I think he's at 9 goals now. So,
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy the way he's playing. Same with Frosty.
Yeah.
They're coming around, and I think it's been Frosty, Tippett, and then Matvei. So, I don't know. And I'll be honest, the last 2, I watched yesterday's game, and then the last previous 2 I missed, unfortunately. And I didn't really care to, watch the games and stuff. But
Yeah.
we didn't lose by much,
No, they were close.
Lost 6-4 to Florida, 4-3 to Boston, and then 4-2 to Utah.
And then you beat Columbus, though, at least.
Yeah, thank gosh. Yeah, thank gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, which is, but that's a good, okay. That's interesting before we get to Philly, but to say that, so you think that Owen Tippett has a better shot than Patrick Laine?
Absolutely.
That's what you're saying?
Absolutely. Hands down. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
think
like
what we
about-
should do,
Yeah, go ahead.
I think what we should do is, I think we should make it little, I'll bring in some images and I'll share the screen and we'll go side by side, Laine, Tippett, release, and the shot, and let's just see. I like Laine, don't get me wrong, but Tippett, he's not going to be. People don't think he's that good, but I think he's tougher and he's got a harder shot. I think.
The one thing with
I don't know.
The one thing with Laine is like he can pick corners. Like he can. Pick
I've seen
where
his
the puck's
goals.
gonna
The last
go.
3 goals, man. He's
Oh,
had
right?
some incredible
Yeah.
goals. Oh yeah. No,
And,
totally.
I mean, that's
man.
all I've
Totally.
really seen from him. I mean, I've never really watched him outside of Montreal, so far he looks good.
Yeah.
But like you said, Philly, so they did lose 3 games in a row.
Yeah.
But they
3
did
games.
snap that against Columbus, I believe, yesterday. They beat the Jackets 5-3, goals from Travis Konechny. He's not stopping, man. He scored 2 more goals last night.
He's silly. Yeah.
Unbelievable, man. Noah Cates scored. Owen Tippett, like you said, got his 9th goal. And then Morgan Frost again, man. Morgan Frost has been better. But you didn't see that blunder where he forgot the puck in his own zone? Yeah.
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, you'll have to see that eventually here. But
I'm sure it'll pop
not
up.
his finest moment. But Matvei Michkov added 2 assists. Arison, back-to-back games where he's in net, 15 shots for the win.
He won 1. Yeah.
Yeah, so good to see them back in the win column. Arison played a good game. Not too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't peppered with too many shots, only 18.
Yeah, he had 15. Yeah.
But
15
he
saves.
was injured for so long, so it's good to see him back and, doing his thing. It looks like they're going to, I don't know if they're going to ride him, but back-to-back games, I mean, I guess he didn't lose his job.
No, I think Torts wanted to get him a win playing Columbus. I think Columbus is a hard team, but seeing what Columbus has played the last 7 days, they played a lot, so they were tired. And I think that's why we beat them. So,
Yeah,
and I think
winnable
that's
game.
what
It's winnable.
John seen a chance to say, hey, let's get your confidence, let's get you a win.
Right.
That's so we did, right? So
Yeah, so that's a
Good
big
for
win.
him.
Big win. And did you see
Absolutely.
the hit? Mathieu Olivier, the hit on Andre. Andre.
Matthew just
I don't know.
crushed.
I don't know if I should
was
call
a
him
clean hit.
Matthew.
Mathieu.
Like, do I
He
call him
crushed him. It was Mathieu.
Mathieu.
You're French. Say it
I
right.
know, but I don't
Mathieu.
know if I say it Matthew Olivier or I don't know.
It's Mathieu Olivier. He crushed him. He did good. And yeah, I don't know. It's funny because they, you see Risto come up saying "fuck you," and Olivier drops his gloves, and Risto's like, "Dude, I'm not gonna fight you." Like first off,
Yeah.
this is why we should have played Delorier in this game. Like, I don't know why you're paying fucking guys like Delorier to sit around and do nothing. Same with your guy, Pizzetta.
Yeah,
Just
unbelievable.
clean living, just doing training, eating, and getting paid, whatever. But
not a
man,
bad life, but yeah.
yeah, but I think what bugs me is the fact that I think last year Delorier had the heavyweight title. He played a lot, he fought a lot, he had the most fights. This year, Olivier has the title because he's fighting everybody and he's winning.
Everyone.
And fucking let Nick cook. Like, fuck, man. And then you have Sealer that stepped up. Stealer's tough, but that wasn't a good fight. He didn't do well. Yeah, and Olivier just gave him a good licking.
Yeah, it just kind of,
right?
it looked like he was just trying to survive the fight.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Just don't get knocked out.
Yeah, for sure.
Not that
sure.
Sealer is tough, for sure. He's tough, but...
Yeah, he's not a guy. I think he's got a screw or two loose. Yeah, he's really quiet and he's unpredictable. So I don't know. Looks like a hothead. Yeah, so we'll see.
Yeah.
So good job for Mathieu. Yeah.
Yeah, good to see that. Good to see.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Let's go. The Canada and USA roster, Four Nations face-off. We were going to do this last Wednesday. Unfortunately, we recorded earlier in the day, and they did not release it until like 6:30 that night. So we did not get a chance to talk about it. So we're going to do it now. We're going to do Team Canada this week, or this pod. The USA will do it next pod because the tournament's not till February. So we got lots of time to discuss. But let me go through, bear with me. Let me go through the roster quickly and then we'll discuss. So forward, Sidney Crosby, Nathan MacKinnon, Connor McDavid, Brad Marchand, Mitch Marner. No surprises there. Braden Point, Sam Reinhart, Mark Stone, Seth Jarvis, Brandon Hagel, Anthony Cirelli, Sam Bennett, Travis Konechny as forwards. On defense, Cale Makar, Josh Morrissey, Colton Parayko, Alex Pietrangelo, Shea Theodore, Devin Tays, and your boy from Philly, Travis Sanheim, which a lot of people were surprised to hear that. Only probably because they don't know who he is.
Yeah, I don't think that he's having a really good year. He plays big minutes. I think he's like fourth on our points for our team. So, and he can go end to end. He can go end to end and bring it in, and he's got hands. So, but no, he deserves to be there for sure, right? And you have guys like, I don't know, look, Hyman's not in there, Bouchard's not in there. There's a lot of D that, Burns isn't in there, Yeah. And like same for the forwards. I mean, am I sold on Seth Jarvis? I don't know. I think Nick Suzuki could have been better than him. I'm not really sold on Mark Stone.
Me neither.
I think they could have got a guy a little more speed, right? Add more depth. But, and same, I don't know. Cirelli, maybe. I don't know. There's so many good players that we didn't pick, but
yeah,
maybe it's the same people that picked the World Juniors because, that's dust. So.
Yeah, I mean, when you first see it, when you see guys like Brandon Hagel, Anthony Cirelli, even Sam Bennett to a certain degree, you're like, I don't know.
Bennett's a grinder, man.
He is. Like, I like Bennett. I love him. But
he plays rough.
And and that's what they're looking for, right? They want him to go up against the Kachucks. They want him to do that kind of have that kind of role.
You got 26 points. He has 26 points.
Yeah,
it's
so
good.
I can understand that. But looking at Hagel and Cirelli's stats, it's hard to complain. Yeah. Like Hagel, he's doing much better than I thought he was doing. He's got 31 points, 12 goals. Like, hard to argue against it, But I really do believe that I'm not super surprised about Suzuki. Like, I'm not. He's a gamer, though. And he would be a great player to have because he can win faceoffs. He's good defensively. And he plays well in big games. But I think the biggest one for me is Mark Scheifele. Like, 34 points, 16 goals. Like,
dude.
That guy,
Scheifele, and he's tall, man.
Big boy, heavy.
I know. I think he should I think he's so much more agile than Stone.
Right.
I kind of feel like we have too much of an older team. Nathan MacKinnon, one of the fastest guys in the league, and he is a fucking warrior, man.
Yeah,
he'll rip your head off. Like he can play any character. Crosby, no doubt. Marchand, but he's up there, right? But he's still,
not having
he's a gamer.
Great season either.
He's not having a great start, but I think he can show up. He's got the experience. He can show up.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just think there could have been a few more guys added for depth.
I think you could have replaced Mark Stone. Yeah, I don't agree with that one. Seth Jarvis, you could have replaced Seth Jarvis. Seth Jarvis, I don't think.
But he's not having the best start either, though.
No. No, and like
No,
but
there's
he's
been
small
there's a
too,
few.
right? He's small,
Mm-hmm.
and Scheifele's
Yeah.
big,
He's a big boy.
and he can play.
Totally, man.
And doesn't he play center, Scheifele?
I honestly don't know.
I think he does.
I just like it. He's got a great attitude too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Big hitter.
So, big hitter. Bennett. I like Bennett though. I do. Bennett's a stud.
He is.
He is a guy. He's a TK. You know, he's a menace. You know,
Yeah.
he's a menace. I love
Yeah,
him.
I like Bennett too.
So-
I don't know if he's made for Team Canada, but
He played World Juniors Team Canada too,
Did
right?
he?
So he did.
Sam Reinhart, love Sam Reinhart. He had a huge year last year, and,
Oh yeah,
and he's doing the same thing this year.
he's crushing it.
Yeah.
He's crushing it.
Yeah.
He deserves to be there, man. He's a goal scorer.
For sure.
Yeah. Braden Point, same thing.
Yeah.
Mitch Marner, absolutely, right? So
Soft as hell.
Yeah.
But yeah, deserves
Oh,
to be there for
yeah.
sure.
soft.
Soft. I like Braden Point, like you said. Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not the worst lineup, but I think you're right. It's a little old, and I think the USA is
It's a little
young.
old.
Young.
Young as shit, man.
Right?
They're young.
Young.
Yeah, and I
nasty.
think they're gonna be hungry. Yeah. I don't know. It'll be interesting, man. I'm really hoping they can put Bennett and TK together
Oh man.
because I don't think they like each other too much. But I think set things aside. That's a pretty gnarly line.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it is,
So,
man. It'll be in your face.
It is. Oh,
and like
for
who
sure.
could you throw in there? Like who are the centers on the team then? You got Sidney, Connor McDavid.
Reinhardt, is he a
I mean,
center?
He might be, but I mean,
my
McKinnon's a
gosh.
center, but it seems like it sounds like they're gonna
gonna
play
probably
Crosby and McKinnon
all three
together, right?
I know, and McDavid.
No, probably Brad Marchand. I would guess, and then you could have McDavid
I
with
don't
Mitch Marner, and maybe Braden Point. And then I think Reinhardt might be a center. You could put. There's some options
I
in
don't
it.
know.
And what do you think of the defense? Cale Makar, obviously. Josh Morrissey, obviously. Colton Parayko.
Yeah.
That's kind of an interesting one. He's good.
Yeah,
good
from St.
for
Louis.
sure. Pietrangelo, that's a great one. Shea Theodore, obviously good. Devin Tays. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. I can't think of anyone else who belongs to be there or who deserves to be there over those guys. I would say it's pretty solid defense core.
I mean, so I just feel like, and I know that Bouchard's not having a good season, but his chemistry with McDavid is elite.
Yeah.
Right? So having that extra guy, it's like TK having Sanheim. It just helps knowing where that guy is going to be, right? So I don't know. I think I'm happy with defense. Goalies, obviously, that's the biggest thing, right? We have no good goalies right now. But Bennington's solid. He can play. Same with Hill.
Yeah.
But Sam kind of scares me a little bit. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
That kind of surprised me a little bit that he made the team.
I thought Logan Thompson could have replaced him.
Yeah, did you see his stats this year, Ben? Logan Thompson, he's 11-1-2. Goals against 248 and a save percentage of 913. I was looking at the stats earlier, and he's got the best stats among them all.
I know. That's why I don't understand why he's not in there.
Yeah, like Aiden Hill's pretty close. I don't think I'm wrong, but Aiden Hill's pretty close too. He's got a great record, a similar numbers, but I don't know, man. Doesn't it seem like Logan Thompson is seems
And
to
he
be
has a Stanley Cup.
the best Canadian goalie right now? Like I don't know if I don't know. Binnington's ever since winning the cup, he's been very inconsistent, right? Like he's been up and down.
Wow, their team has been up and down. Their team has been. They haven't had the same team. Like, are they sellers or buyers? It seems they're kind of almost like Boston.
Yeah.
Like they're just in it, They're grinders. But
yeah, but
I don't know.
Didn't they yeah. I don't know. I don't know about Binnington. I know I don't know. I find he's been inconsistent. I've been inconsistent.
I'm confident in him. I'm confident.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. And I guess Sam Montembeault, you never know. He probably won't see a game, but I do like Sam Montembeault, and the way he's been playing lately with Montreal has been awesome.
Yeah,
the whole team's playing well. About so
this.
I mean,
you got a good point. Why isn't Scheifele in there? 34 points.
Yeah.
Dude, he's got more points than I think anyone. Oh, no, not McKinnon. But
Or
what
McDavid.
the fuck, man? What is wrong with you? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's stupid,
Like,
man.
to have him there, and have him not there, and have Seth Jarvis there, that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. Like, I'm happy to, like, yeah, Hyman's playing dog shit. Stamkos, dog shit. Bedard, not great.
No. No.
But Suzuki, I think, should replace Jarvis. And yeah, for sure, Scheifele replace Stone. No doubt about it.
There you go.
So
you know what? The thing is with Stone, he's
Crazy.
probably going to be hurt by the time we get to the February.
oh yeah,
anyway,
he'll be hurt. Yeah.
So one of them are going to make it. I bet it's Mark Scheifele. I bet he gets to go.
Yeah.
Unless one of these guys gets hot, and maybe Zach Hyman gets hot, but I don't know, man. Look at Zach Hyman. He's like back to his Maple Leaf days here.
Toronto days.
Yeah.
Toronto days. Yeah.
Not a good look for their Zach Hyman, but
No.
But anyways, okay. How about we'll do some hot takes, man. Hot takes. You want to start with yours, man? Let's this is pretty hot.
Yeah.
Pretty hot take. Let's hear it, man. Let's hear it.
Is Matvei Michkov the next Bobby Clarke? I don't know, man. Very, very similar in size and size and height. And man, I truly feel like I think he might be the next Bobby Clarke. He's full of piss and vinegar, man. He doesn't. And yeah, like people are saying, oh, he might just be that because he has guys to back him up. I don't know, man. Like he doesn't get hurt. He gets hit. Shrugs it off, and he's in your face like a dog. I love it. Fuck, did you guys fuck that up? I love it.
I know
man,
we did.
Montreal must just be eating themselves.
Oh, I know the fans are. The fans are eating themselves. Like,
Yeah.
we're having a hard time with it, man. You just see this.
I
kid.
love it. The Russian, but I would love to see, the Flyers get interested in another young Russian player. Just the chemistry. It's just nice to bond with another player that you can speak, Russian with. Even though you have Kolosov, you have Zamula, you have Fedotov, but I want a guy on a winger talking, making shit, driving. You know what I mean?
Someone you can grow up with.
Yeah, man. Just exactly, man. I want something like kind of like Ovechkin. I want someone like
Demidov?
like a Demidov. Man.
Well, we'll give you Demidov for Konechny and Michkov. I guess that
makes
the
no
purpose.
sense.
So look at this.
That defeats the purpose.
Yeah, so look at this. So Bobby Clarke, I was actually shocked to see how little Bobby Clarke was. I had no idea. When you told me this, I was like, dude, man, like, there's no way that they're even close to the same size. But sure enough, Bobby Clarke, 5'10", 176. Michkov, 5'10", 172. So basically, same stature, same height. Clarke played his 15-year career in Philly. He had 358 goals, 1,210 points. Can Michkov score 358 goals? 100%.
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, no question about that. No problem. 1,200 plus points. Can you do that? I think so. Maybe. That's a lot. It's
Absolutely.
a lot.
You'll do it, John.
You think so?
You'll do it. He's off to being a point per game.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you give me 15 years, which I think most players like that are doing, 15 times, we'll say 80. Yeah, that's up there.
Yeah.
I can't do the math in my head, but yeah.
I think that would be about 1,200.
What is
right?
it? 80 times. What did I say? Yeah, we'll say 80 times
15.
We'll say 15 times 80.
15 times 80.
1,200.
There you go.
1,200.
So it's possible, and he's probably he'll probably put up 100-point season 2. A couple of those.
Oh, I think
right?
so. I think he will. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I don't disagree with you there. I think he could accomplish both of those if everything goes right. 1,450 penalty minutes, 30 plus fights, or 30 fights. That's where you lose me. That's where you lose me because I don't know.
Will he fight twice? Yeah, will he fight twice a year? I think so. He could. I don't know. I mean, look at Couturier. He gets handed the C, and he fought twice in like 4 games. Maybe he will. I don't know. So I don't know.
He's gonna have to do it soon, though. He will do it soon. I think he will because
I think he will.
Because I think
you'll find a partner.
I think in Utah with Hayden there, I think that's his name.
Hayden's a big boy too. Yeah,
like he would have fought him. I think once he would have fought him.
Oh, for sure. I just think that I think if I was one of his players, I'm just going to say, you're not going to fight. Sorry, buddy. Let me do this for you. Because we don't want to see a guy get hurt, but I'd say as long as he sizes the guys up first.
Yeah.
You don't want to pull a Dylan Cousins against Hathaway and get the shit kicked out of you, get concussed, broken nose. Yeah, do your research. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, like Celebrini. That would have been great. That would have been great.
Him and Connor Bedard. Something like that, right?
Something like that. Yeah, for sure. Make it happen.
Yeah.
Right?
He's going to do it. He's going to have to do it. If he keeps playing the way he's playing, he's going to have to fight. There's no question about it.
But look at Brad Marchand. Brad Marchand's just as worse, and he doesn't fight. So
He will.
Maybe he won't.
He will.
We'll see. I hope so. Yeah.
But 30 fights. We'll see about that. 1,450 penalty minutes. I don't think he'll do that. So did you see him when he got ejected? He got ejected. And, on his way down.
Misconduct.
So on his way.
Signs an autograph. Yeah. He's like, fuck it. Yeah. Come here, buddy.
Feeling pretty good here. No big deal. Yeah. No big deal.
Clean living.
Yeah. What a good dude, though.
Why not?
I like Michkov, man. I think he's a special player, man.
He is
a special
the
player.
Mad Russian. I love it.
Yeah. He's a special player, man.
Yeah,
all right. My hot take. You want to hear it?
I want to hear your hot take.
All right, man. Juraj Slafkovský is going to score 20 goals this season, even though he's off to an embarrassing start. Slav has 2 goals in 25 games this season. But what's funny is that last year he was off to an even worse start. He had just 4 goals in 41 games, but he did finish the season with 20 goals, meaning he scored 16 goals in his last 41 games. So right now, he needs 18 goals in the next 57 games. And I really do believe at some point he is going to be put back on that top line with Caulfield and Suzuki, and when that happens, I think he will. I think he'll start producing again because it's funny, man. Last year it was just one of those things where he looked so lost, didn't know what he was doing. Through 40 games, he looked like he could be an AHL player. There's questions whether or not he should be playing in the NHL or the AHL, and then all of a sudden, like this, his game changed to elite, and it was like, excuse me. You went from not knowing what you're doing, now you're the team's best player. It was unreal. And he lit up the second half of the season. I think he can do it again.
What do you think will happen if he doesn't start producing this year? Do you think you'll trade him?
No. He's 20,
what happens if
man.
he doesn't?
He's only 19 years old.
And you guys signed, an 8-year deal?
Yes.
How many years did you guys sign him? And how much per year?
It was 8 years.
7 million?
7 point something.
You might have overpaid.
But it kicks in next year.
Oh my god.
It's not this year.
I know.
It kicks in next year.
I know that.
You know what's
saying?
Yeah, I mean, man. Oh, I don't have the stats in front of me, but maybe we should look. You should see.
I can check. I have your stats right now.
So look at Shane Wright. You see what's going on with Shane Wright?
Man, Shane Wright, don't talk about him. Leave the guy alone.
No, look, man, look what's happening.
I'm bugging it. He's letting.
Yeah,
he's starting to play good. He's lining it up, man. He's lighting it up.
Oh, yeah, that's what's.
And he almost was it? Yes, no, that was Monday's game. No, Sunday's game. No, that was. Yeah, I was watching the game yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, he almost scored on a breakaway. Couldn't capitalize.
Game log. But yeah, look at his game log. Why is it so hard to find? You know what I mean? Okay, here we go. I can
find it for you, John.
Okay, here's the game log.
Johnny. Yes, John.
All right, so look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 points in his last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games.
I like it.
And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goals.
It's amazing.
So does it?
I'm a Shane Wright. I like him.
Me too, man. I liked him too. So it kind of does beg the question: did Montreal make a mistake not drafting Shane Wright?
That's tough to say because they're both equally the same.
Yeah, it's way too early at this point. I know.
Yeah,
it's just trying to stir the pot, but we'll see.
Yeah,
but it's good to see him having success because.
And he's playing hockey. He's playing every game, right?
Yeah.
He's playing average of just under 13 minutes a game.
Oh wow.
He's plus two, and he's gotten four power play goals.
Yeah.
Yeah. 7 goals, 4 assists. Good for him.
Yeah, that's nice to see, man. That's good to see him back on track. And you know what? I guess they did develop him pretty well. You know what I mean? And it was probably such a better spot to go to, Seattle than Montreal, because Montreal, it would have been really hard for him because Montreal the fans in the media would have.
The fans would have ate him up.
Yeah, spit him out.
It's tough.
It would have been bad. So
I'm not sure it's tougher being in Montreal or being in Toronto. It's probably one of the worst critics.
Yeah, I would say I don't know, man. I think
pretty tough.
It's hard to say. I mean, at least the one thing for English players, they don't understand the French language, so they don't listen to like the nonsense that comes out of the French media, because the French media takes it to another level. The English media is pretty level-headed to a certain degree. The French, they're bonkers. They go off the rocker. It's unreal. But
I love the French.
Me too, man.
You guys are awesome.
I love it, but it's
awesome.
funny though. So at least they don't understand it. Toronto's media is just, I feel like they're just kind of silly, man.
Negative.
Silly, and they
love you and they hate you.
Yeah, they're just I don't know. I don't want to call them stupid, but like they're kind of dumb, and not to call out them, but they're just a little dumb in their takes and just how they perceive the game, how they see the game, and what the questions they ask the players.
It's competitive. It's competitive out there, man.
Yeah.
Right. So,
but yeah. So
we'll find out.
So Juraj Slafkovský to score 20 goals this season, despite his recent struggles. This guy is going to get back on track, and everyone's going to fall in love with him again. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's have some fun now, Pelly. We're going to have some fun. I saw this. This was a game I saw on Empty Netters, and that's a podcast that is one of the best NHL podcasts out there today. Awesome. The guys are awesome. They have some really great ideas, so I'm going to take their ideas, going to credit their ideas, but we're going to play. All right? You know what? I left out a Russian player. So we're going to go head-to-head Russian NHL players. I name 2 players. You pick one, and then we stack that player against another one, and you pick the winner there, and we just kind of keep going. Yeah. Keep going until...
It's like fuck one, carry one. Okay.
There you go. Exactly. Fuck one, carry one.
I got you.
All right. You know what? I forgot to put one, an important one. Okay, so.
Well,
I got
all
it.
right.
She there. Okay, so head-to-head, Russian players, NHL, Artemi Panarin or Andrei Vasilevsky.
Oh, so you're going against...
It's going to be forwards and goalies. Doesn't matter. Who are you picking?
That's really interesting, because am I trying to build a team here, or am I going overall?
No, just best player.
Vasilevsky.
Okay.
Well, Vasilevsky.
Andrei Vasilevsky or Igor Shesterkin?
Vasilevsky.
Vasilevsky or Nikita Kucherov?
Kucherov.
Nikita Kucherov or Alex Ovechkin? Ovechkin or Kirill Kaprizov?
Ovechkin
or Ilya Sorokin?
Ovechkin
or Evgeny Malkin?
Ovechkin
or Andrei Svechnikov?
Ovechkin
or Sergei Brabovsky?
Ovechkin
or Matvei Michkov?
Ovechkin.
All right.
Yeah.
Ovechkin, man.
Yeah. I'd have. Well, I mean, and it's tough because you're saying present, past, overall, and so I had to go overall. I kind of like how you threw in the goalies in there. It would have been cooler if you would have fucked in within some older players, like, Kovalchuk, Mogilny,
Yeah.
You have, I love that. Nah, that was cool, man. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Ovechkin, man, he's a goat. Kucherov is up there. I would have loved to pick Eminem, but
you know what?
You'll get there.
Yeah,
right?
I'm not surprised that you didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't even think about it, which is good.
Of course,
I mean, it's hard to argue Ovechkin. I mean, I think you're right. I think you nailed it right on the head.
Best. He's the best, man.
best.
He's and same with Malkin. Malkin,
Yeah.
I would love to pick him, but he's never really played a full season.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He's not. He's hurt a lot. Right. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, he can score.
Yeah, and I think Ovi's back pretty soon here. I think he's been practicing with the team. I'm not sure when.
Let's talk about Washington. Washington is first in the Metropolitan Division.
Unbelievable, man.
I think they have what? 6 losses?
Yeah.
I could be wrong. Let me just double check. 6 losses and 2 OT losses. So, yeah, they're 40 points, 27 games played. Man, they're looking really, really good.
Who's leading the team in points right now? Is it Dylan Strome?
Oh, it'll be Strome and Ovechkin, I'm guessing, followed by probably Carmichael and then probably Tom Wilson.
Mick
Let's
Michael?
take a look.
Mick Michael?
What did I say? I said Carmichael.
Carmichael, yeah.
I did say
Connor
Carmichael.
McMichael.
Who is that guy? Connor McMichael. Yeah, we got Strome. We have Strome, McMichael, Ovechkin. Yeah. And then Protas, and then Wilson, John Carlson.
Oh, Wilson. Did you see
Yeah,
that?
Pierre-Luc Dubois is finally starting to play good.
How's he doing?
Good for him.
How's he doing?
He's got 4 goals, 15 points, 19 points total,
It's not-
plus 5.
That's not bad.
So it's not bad. No, he's
For a guy making $8 million a year, probably not.
Oh, disgusting. Yeah, man. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. But yeah, I'm happy for Dylan Strome, though.
Yeah, that kid has
happy for
really
him, man.
found his game in Washington, eh?
Oh, he's playing with Ovechkin, right?
Yeah.
I think he's set up every goal from him so far.
Oh, really? Did you see?
35 points.
Did you see Tom Wilson's face after he got hit in the puck in Montreal?
No.
Oh my gosh!
No.
It was the size of
Was
a
it fucked up or
softball.
what?
Like,
Oh, dude! I
face is
think
like-
I thought that was a meme.
I mean, I'm
I
sure
thought
it is
that- I
a meme,
thought that
but
was
it's
a
real
meme.
though.
Oh, that is rich, dude.
Isn't that wild, eh?
Oh, man, that's rich, man. What happened to him?
I think he got a puck
Wow.
in the face or something. And dude, so he goes back. He goes into the locker room, gets treated, and comes back and scores 2 goals in the third period with that on his face. It's like, talk about
Man Rocket. Yeah.
yeah. Just as we put out the Man Rocket segment, he becomes the most hideous player in the NHL. But hilarious,
That's
man.
hilarious.
Like any other sport, this guy would be out for weeks and months. He's back out on the ice with the
Yeah, man.
with
That's
a softball in his cheek. My gosh,
Dude.
God, I love hockey, man. It's just
I just
wild,
wanna
man.
pop it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You go on that show, The Pimple Popper. Have you seen that
yeah.
show?
I love watching that shit. I just like scrolling through and just
You like the pus, eh?
they're in there. I love it, man. Boom.
Yeah. I love popping zits, man. Just when they explode, hit the mirror. It's wonderful. Well,
That's too much.
I think that does it for another episode of the Barely Onside Podcast. Thanks for listening, watching. Please follow us on Twitter at Barely_Onside, at Barely Onside Podcast on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. And you can also listen to us on Spotify.